Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this Valentine's Day look and also how I did my hair. Also, I'm going to be showing you two different kinds of lip choices. You can either go bold or I also have a nude color for you as well. So if you want to see how I get this look and this hair, please keep on watching. So the first thing that we're going to do is prime our face. Right here I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime Primer. What this primer does is it blurs and smooths out any texture that I have on my face. And it's also going to help with my pores as well. Right here I'm using the Dark Circle Concealer by NYX and I'm going to be using the color medium. This is such a good product to use if you're like me and your under eye circles are getting super bad. The salmon-y, orangey color is going to help counteract the purple and the blue that's in your eye. Next, I'm going to be using my Loreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation in the color 105 Natural Beige. And I'm just putting that on my beauty blender and then tapping it all over my face. I love this foundation because it's long lasting and by the end of my night, my makeup is still fresh. After foundation, I'm going to be using concealer, and today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Neutralizer. Not only am I using this concealer to conceal, but also to highlight my face. So I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, underneath my nose because I get red in those areas, my chin, and also the bottom of my forehead between my eyebrows. Again, I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge to blend it all out. To contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in the color Java, or Java, whatever it's called. It's the bottom left one in the light kit. Here I'm carving out my cheekbones, and then after that I'm going to be contouring my forehead because I have a massive forehead and I want to bring it down. I'm also going to be contouring my nose to give it the illusion that I have a thinner nose, and then also under my lips so that they look fuller. After I'm done using creams and liquids on my face, I'm going to go ahead and set it. And I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent powder for under my eyes and all the places where I put concealer. After I apply the translucent powder, I'm just going to let it sit there and let it bake for a while. And while that's sitting, I'm going to be applying some bronzer just to bring back dimension to my face. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer in Deep Tan. The blush that I'm going to be using today is Tarte Amazonian Clay in Exposed. Now that I'm done using my bronzer and blush, I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess translucent powder from before. Here I'm just using the Benefit Hoola bronzer to contour my nose just a little bit more. Here I'm just taking a large stippling brush that I got from Ulta and blending everything out even more. Moving on to my eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the color Chocolate. If you guys want an eyebrow tutorial, let me know down in the comment section below. After both my brows are done, I'm going to take a concealer and clean up underneath my brows. I always do this step in case I ever mess up on my brows. I can clean it up, and it also just makes my eyebrows look so much sharper and so much cleaner. Now that my brows are nice and clean, I'm going to use the Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper in the shade 375 to set them. Because the L'Oreal Brow Gel was a little light, I'm going to go over it again with the NYX Brow Tint just so my brows can look a little darker. Today I'm going to be using two different eyeshadow palettes. The first one I'm going to be using is the Carli Byble palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking that top middle shade for my transition color. The next palette that I'm going to be using is the Vice palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to take that pink purpley color and I'm going to place that all over my crease. I'm just going to keep blending that color and then adding some more and then blending it and then adding it again and continue blending it. After my crease is completely blended, I'm going to take that second shade on the top row and pat that all over my eyelid. To make that color even more vibrant, I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spray that on my brush before I apply it to my lids. Using the same brush that I used on my crease, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything all out. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim Liquid Liner. And with the liner, I'm just going to be adding a small wing to the look. Right now my wing liner doesn't look even on either sides, but I promise by the end of the video, after my lashes and everything's done, it'll look even. Here I'm just prepping my lashes for my falsies. The lashes that I'm going to be using today are going to be Queen Bee by KoKo Lashes. I think these lashes are going to go perfect with the look. They're nice and fluffy and wispy and just super flirty for the occasion. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to use the first highlighting color from the Carli Byble palette. I'm going to be using this color on my brow bone and then also my inner tear ducts. For my highlight, I'm going to be using the Mercier Luminizer by the Balm, and I'm going to be putting that on the highest points of my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then also a little bit on my forehead because I want that glowy look. Onto the lips, the first color that I have for you guys is a color from NYX, and the color is called Honey Miel. For lip liner, I'm going to be pairing it with Hover by MAC. For the second lip option, I'm going to be using the lip liner Soar by MAC and then pairing it with the color Secret Agent by Lorac. To finish off the look, I'm just going to be spraying my face all over with my Badescu facial spray. Now onto hair, I'm just going to take my brush and comb all over it to make sure I have no tangles. Next, I'm just going to use my brush to comb out my part. So the first thing I'm going to do is section my hair off. This is just going to ensure that I get all the pieces of my hair and that I don't miss any. Today I'm going to be using my 32-inch NuMe Wand. I'm going to be taking a little piece from this section and curling it away from my face. Also going to be holding my wand downwards instead of horizontally because I want wavier curls instead of tight ones. After I'm done with my first layer, I'm just going to let down my hair and start on another section. I'm going to continue taking little pieces of hair and curling them away from my face. As I'm letting down new layers of hair, I'm also combing through them just to make sure that they're not tangled. To make my hair look more voluminous and full, I'm going to take a small comb and tease the top layer. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.